Hey guys, GreenCheetahGaming here, back with another video, and today we are playing Project Cars, back over on my Xbox One, because I tried to play this game on my PC, but it crashed right before I even got into it, so I picked this game up for Xbox One over the weekend, so let's just start it up. There we go, that's nice. Alright, so we're playing Project Cars and we're just going for a little lap around the California highway. This is the full California highway track. And I've already done a few laps around this but I've gotta say, this is a really fun game. I've had a lot of fun with this game with the time that I've had it, and I just got it over this past weekend. And this game came out about, I would say, a week before this video uploads, I believe, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Now, the one problem I just noticed on this lap is that I have fuel consumption on, and I only put 50 liters in this Aston Martin, and it looks like it's drinking. Hopefully I don't run out before the end, because this is quite a lengthy. Once we get out to the straightaway, I am going to go flat out on this car, and it's going to sound so nice. I already did a few championships, you know, to get the feel for this game, and I'd like to say those go-karts are just crazy. Oh my goodness! I tried to do one championship with it, and I quit on the first race because, I mean, the AI in this game are brutal. If you try to cut them off, they will spin you out, throw you off the track. And if you didn't know, if you get thrown off the track, you get your lap time invalidated, and then you don't post a lap time. That takes away points from your score. And in some championships, it limits your speed, so you have to slow down to a certain speed or you will be disqualified. So the AI throwing you off the map in this game is just pretty annoying sometimes. But the go-kart championship, those go-karts, it's like anytime you touch the throttle, they want to spin out. It's like crazy because you just tap it and it just spins out. It's all about throttle control in this game. I know that for a fact because without throttle control, you'll be spinning out all over the place in this game. All over the place. And this game, I could say, it's better than most Forza games I've played, considering I've only played 2 Forza games. I've played Forza Horizon 2, and I've played Forza Motorsport 5. Now, those 2 games are pretty extraordinary games. They capture the real handling of cars. I would say they properly interpret the speed of these cars, but I wouldn't really know because I am not a millionaire who has a Bugatti in this garage. But I would say that they properly interpret the speed of these cars, they properly interpret the power and everything. I mean, if I put the power down on this, you could really see the power coming in, considering that this is an Aston Martin. You would expect the amount of power that comes out of it to come out of it that I put. But I am going to have to pull over right here so I could reset the recording, because on my Xbox game DVR you can only record 5 minutes at a time, and 5 minutes at a time, it's not going to cut it in these long videos where you have to go around the track. And right now, I do not have any capture cards or anything, so this is what I've got to deal with. So, I'll be back right after this cut. And we're back after that cut. So, let's continue our way around this track. But one thing I'll make sure of is that once we get to the straightaway on the bridge, I'm going to stop the recording there and start a new one, because that straightaway, I want you guys to experience that straightaway in all of its full glory. You can see I almost crashed right there because I wasn't paying attention. But it's really, this game, it leaves me speechless, this game. It's just so amazing because you could take just about any car you imagine, because this game has like all the cars that you want. Just like I would say Forza did. I was comparing this game to Forza because Forza Motorsport 5 is an amazing game. Forza Horizon 2 is an extraordinary game. I mean, in Forza Horizon 2, they managed to take a racing game and mix it with the game where you could free roam, and I just crashed as well. You see if that did any damage. How much damage is that? Not that much. But Forza Horizon 2, they managed to take a proper racing game with the amount of weight that you have in cars and the speed, everything that you need to know in a racing game, in a track racing game, how you will go into corners and everything, how the weight distributes in the car. They managed to take that and put that into a free roam game, and I just love my Forza series because the Forza Horizon 2 game, that, oh my gosh, that game leaves me speechless sometimes because it's just so good. But now we come up on the straightaway, and it looks like we have time, so let's go flat out. But in this game, you can't go flat out right away. You have to build up the throttle and go. Let's listen to that engine for some advice so you guys can listen to this. That is quite the Aston Martin. And if you look down, you can see that the feet actually move. I did not expect them to model your feet, but I mean, that's what they did. Ooh, that was so close to being a major crash. That was so close to being a major crash because I wasn't paying attention. And I decided to twitch my fingers, so spun out, almost spun out right there, but did a little bit of a drift. This game, you can't drift. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. The fact that you cannot drift cars. Because drifting cars is life. If you don't drift a car in one video game, then you have not lived, man. You have not lived if you don't drift a car. Yeah, I may have just hit my mic, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Just taking this corner, realizing how beautiful this game actually is. It's all the detail that they put into the terrain. I mean, look how realistic this looks. And look at the mirrors. Those actually reflect behind you. And that's not something that you see in racing games often. But the one small detail that I love that they added into this game is this right here. Windshield wipers. And also the ability to turn on and off your lights when you freeze. Oh my goodness. Those two features, those two small features already made this game on my list for best games of 2015. This is definitely high up on the list. Right now I feel this will be number 1. But the reason that this game isn't number 1, little spoiler here, I'm gonna do a Star Wars Battlefront 2 video in a little bit. You might see it up on my channel if you're watching this video in the future. It might be up already, but if it's not, it'll be up soon. Watching me play Star Wars Battlefront 2, take it back to the classics while I wait for the authentic game that everybody wants. Star Wars Battlefront 3 comes out. That game, I am going to be one of the first on the topic, but I have to pause the recording again next 5 minutes. So we'll be back. Well, we're back after that cut. I'm not sure if it recorded the last part. It might not have, but I don't even remember what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. But luckily, we're on another straightaway, so you guys could still experience this Aston Martin engine in all of its glory. just listen to that intro. What I was saying, I remember now, is that all the detail that they put into this game, it just makes up for the wait. I mean, just look at this. This game is beautiful. And I'm just not actually gonna finish the race right now. I want to just take some time to look at all the small details in this car. This car. Look down at the pedals, you could see that the feet actually move. That's the one thing I never expected to see in a racing game. And the other thing that you never expect to see in a track racing game, windshield wipers and lights. Those are just such small details that make this game way better. But the one thing I hate about this game is the ability to not drift. Drifting, I won't say that you can't drift in this game. I'll just say that it's extremely hard to drift in this game. It's close to impossible. But let's just finish the race right here. Let the AI take over. And that was just our lap around the California highway. This game is amazing. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe, comment what game you want to see next, and become a Cheetah Cub today.